Thank you for purchasing the GE reverse osmosis system. Rest assured, you own the most advanced water filtration system on the market. In this video, we'll show you how to install it. Please read the instruction manual and heed all warnings, precautions, and local plumbing codes before installation. Here are the tools you'll need to get started. Safety glasses, a pencil, a utility knife, a Phillips screwdriver, a tape measure, a level, 2 adjustable wrenches, a file, and a drill with 3 drill bits, 3/32, 1/4 inch, and 3/8 inch. In this demonstration, we'll be installing the system on a sink with an open sprayer hole. The manual details the steps needed to cut your own mounting hole. Step 1. Install the inlet supply adapter. Start by turning off the cold water supply. Then, open the faucet to allow water to drain from the line. Disconnect the cold water line from the 1/2 inch threaded stub on the faucet or shutoff valve. Be aware, water from the disconnected line will splash. Install the inlet supply adapter hand tight. Then, secure with a wrench. Now, reconnect the cold water supply line to the newly installed adapter and tighten securely. Step 2. Mounting the faucet. Start by pre-assembling the base. Insert the 2 toggle bolts through the base and 2 holes in the rubber washer. Now, screw on the 2 toggle nuts, just enough to catch a few threads. Place the base over the hole. The 2 toggle bolts should have enough clearance to spring open. Now, position the base. Align the 2 screws on the base in the direction you want the spout to point, and tighten the toggle bolts. Be sure to tighten the bolts evenly. Do not over-tighten. Now, check that the O-ring on the faucet is in place, and feed the tube through the base. Align the notches on the faucet with the notches on the base. Then, push gently and turn the faucet clockwise. The faucet will lock into place. Lubricate the 2 O-rings on the spout with the supplied silicone and insert the spout. While holding it in position, screw the collar onto the base. Step 3. Mounting the system. Select a location under the sink or in the basement where the system will be installed. The cartridges must be mounted vertically. Using a level, hold the head assembly in place and mark the 2 screw holes. The screw holes must be a minimum of 14 inches from the bottom of the cabinet. Now, pre-drill 2 pilot holes with a 3/32 inch drill bit. Screw in the supplied mounting screws, leaving 1/8 inch clearance between the wall and the head of the screw. Now, mount the head assembly and tighten the screws. Step 4. Install the drain clamp. Attach the drain clamp to a vertical section of the drain pipe about 6 inches above the trap. Using the drain clamp as a guide, drill a 1/4 inch hole in the drain pipe. Now, remove the drain clamp and enlarge the hole with a 3/8 inch drill bit. Use a file to remove rough edges. Make sure the rubber gasket is attached to the clamp and place over the drilled hole. Look through the hole and position the clamp so it is slightly higher than the drilled hole, approximately 1/16 of an inch. Tighten the clamp securely. Step 5. Connect faucet to reject port. Locate and measure the 1/4 inch red tubing from the faucet to the middle head assembly. Squarely cut the tubing and make a mark 5/8 of an inch from the end. Wet the end and insert the 1/4 inch red tube into the connector up to the mark. Step 6. Connect storage tank. Apply 3 to 5 wraps of Teflon tape to the tank threads. Screw on the tank valve by turning clockwise until snug. Locate the green tube and plan a route from the head assembly to the tank. The green tube should not be shortened. Wet one end and insert it into the valve on the tank. Now, wet and connect the other end to the quick connect fitting located between cartridges 2 and 3. Now, snap on the cover. Step 7. Connecting the faucet. Locate the 3/8 inch blue tube from the faucet and measure to the outlet of the head assembly. Cut the hose to the correct length. Cut the hose squarely at a 90-degree angle. Then, make a mark 5/8 of an inch from the end of the tubing. Wet the end of the tube and insert it into the head assembly until the mark is flush with the quick connect fitting. Step 8. Connecting the supply adapter. The next step is to measure the length of the white plastic tubing to connect the head assembly to the cold water supply adapter. Again, cut squarely to length and make a mark 5/8 of an inch from both ends. Wet one end and insert it into the inlet of the head assembly. The mark should be flush with the collar of the fitting. Wet the other end of the tubing and insert it into the cold water supply adapter. The mark should be flush with the collar. Step 9. Connect faucet to drain. Locate and measure the 3/8 inch red hose from the faucet to the drain clamp. Make the straightest path possible. Cut the tubing squarely and remove any burrs, inside or outside of the tube end. Now, place the nut on the drain clamp. Push in the tubing support, then insert the tube until it stops. Tighten the nut by hand. Then, use a wrench and tighten one additional turn. Step 10. Install the filter cartridges. While keeping one hand on the head assembly, insert the cartridge until it slides into position. Now, rotate the cartridge clockwise 1/4 turn until it locks into place. The filter cartridges are identified by number and must be installed in the correct order. From left to right, cartridge 1, 1500R. Cartridge 2, RO-50R. Cartridge 3, 1250R. Step 11. System operation. Make sure the cold water faucet is off. Then, check to see if the tank valve is open. Slowly turn on the cold water supply and check for leaks. Open the faucet to turn on flow. Let the faucet run, drip for 12 hours. Close the faucet and allow 3 hours for the tank to fill. Periodically, check for leaks. After the storage tank is filled, open the faucet and let it run for 4 to 5 minutes to drain the water from the tank. Now, close the faucet and allow 3 hours for the tank to fill. Then, open the faucet for 4 to 5 minutes to drain the water from the tank. This purges the tank of air. Air in the system can make the water look cloudy. Repeat this procedure, 3 hours closed and 4 to 5 minute faucet run 2 more times to purge all air. The system is now operational. We hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.